Perfect. So I'm going to start again. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for being here, beloved hearts. Welcoming all of you to this incredible month experience with the BioField alignment meditation. I'm so delighted to be sharing this with you. I'm very excited for few of you that have journeyed with me before in the presence meditation that was for 30 days. Then we went into 60 days, we went into 90 days and got to witness that transformation on energy. And now we're in a different place. This is the BioField alignment meditation. It's nearly a year and plus later that I am how do I want to say this? I was really guided to bring this to the awareness. So I want to go into a couple of the technology of this, that deeper ancient wisdom technology, and tell you what is this and why is it you do it once, twice, you can't even get the benefit, although it's there every time you do at least once, it's good. But why we concentrate the focus energy and go through it a month, and what would do for you, and hopefully you continue as we continue together, because it exponentially expands greater and greater. So let me start with this. You will see I have the Alkywan biosphere photon technology right here. This is going to be with us, but before I get into, well, I'm going to start with this technology first, because for those of you who have watched me over and over, you know I love being galactic starseed. I love technology. I just love technology. And what that technology really communicates to me is that greater, advanced, ancient, deeper technology that's already within. So here we have this really phenomenal advanced technology where the glass was actually brought into the consciousness of humanity in the between 12th and 13th century. It's very special. This does not work on magnetism. So this is very interesting technology, because so if people hold this, it's not like their energies are going to be, infused and it's going to impact. It doesn't work that way. It only expands higher and higher and higher. So the consciousness of it came through the angelic realm. And this is designed to assist individuals who truly feel they are to be human angels in this incarnations. So it comes between the 7th and 9th dimension, the consciousness. And what the key of it is the cilia in here. The silica in here has to do with the crystals, and this crystals that is inside your body with your own advanced technology. Because what that does, through the photonic light that you emanating in your biosphere light, what it does, it crystallizes, it becomes crystalline. So your pineal becomes crystalline, and it becomes crystalline within your bloodstream and your DNA, so that more and more of that angelic human part of you can become alchemized in form. Now, those are all the qualities of that, and there's so much more behind this. The key behind the Alkywan is that when you tune into it, you're tuning in to its photonic light. That photonic light is already in you. So it's not like you need this, even though I have it here. But what's going to do with the intention, this is going to work with our group, and it's only going to exponentially expand it, because it's going to work with Sophia Gaia. So there is, the consciousness already recognizes this. And so the meditation is around the sphere of light around you. So I'm going to get into explanation, drawing for you this specific meditation that I had received. And it's interesting, I was doing this meditation beforehand, then this came into my experience and it blended it. So it's like, wow. truly, because what I believe is this is incredible. However, what we are is by far more superior. And the emphasis of the meditation is to tap into that frequency of the photonic light body, the biofield, that amazing auric field. So I'm going to get into a little bit of drawing here because I want to mentally walk you through what this is and why you're doing this, because what will it do for you personally, on your health, on your well-being, in your physical body, emotional, mental body, your spiritual body, your outer field, and how does it affect Earth? So this is why I put this together, and my few of my meditators, such as uh, Rachel is joining us. She's been part of my group before. Melissa was part of my group before, and also Lorena. So she's taken part in this, and they're returning. And those of you who are new, such as Olivia, welcome. Susie, welcome. Carlin, welcome. And Pal, welcome, as well as Elizabeth. You are going to be sorry, I keep having to click this thing because this thing keeps showing up. I have to keep clicking it, closing the window so I can see you. So those can tell you when you started the first week, you go through just some of the mechanics of it. Then you start to get a really grasp of it. Then you start to really like embrace the beingness of it. Then it's like, wow, like how I'm working with this and how this change is impacting my outer field is amazing. Is really, really incredible. So let me go ahead and get into some of the technology of the actual meditation and how it is. And I'm going to first explain it. Then I'm also going to be uploading this meditation on here. It is so important for you to watch the meditation tonight so you can hear it, so you know what it is. Tomorrow, we are on Zoom. I'm actually going to be playing the meditation on my phone for you so we can all go through it together, because although I'm leading the meditation, but for me to also take part and be with you in this, it's much easier. Like the last few days, what I have done is I am listening to my own recording and I'm going so deep, because when I'm sharing it, talking you step by step, it's a different experience, because I want to experience this with you, because that's going to expand. So it's like all of us are listening to the recording, then we get a chance to talk about it. Okay, so now let me explain on my little pad here for you the the actual meditation. Okay. Well, let me get into first BioField. I want to give you the most basic understanding of what is BioField and why this BioField is so important. For those of you that know me, we have Amethyst crystal biomat. Use that. I have now the BioWell technology that scans your body. This is now the biotechnology of the Alkywan. So it's that important to me. And the Amethyst crystal biomat, being a distributor, educator, and seller of it for 18 years, it's that valuable for the highest health and well-being. So let's draw us here. Okay, so that's us. So we have our physical body, then we have the emotional body, then we have the mental body. See, emotional body, mental body, this is not at all scaled. Then we have the mental body. Then we have the etheric body. Then we have the spiritual body. Okay. So how far out this goes, how far out, let's see, this goes, like it it reaches like it reaches literally a plateau where you're inside the sphere of light, very, very much like this. This is not a crystal ball, by the way. So it's very much like that. And as it extends out, it extends to about 9 feet out. That's how far this goes, like really goes. Most people can begin to access it about like 6 feet and stuff. Now, those of us who are very sensitive, being healers, some healers work directly on the body. I happen to work a lot way away the body because I can access their biofield and I can come around here. And what happens in this outer field, a lot is taking place in here. So between the physical, emotional, mental, etheric, spiritual body, these planes, they are to sort of like be fluid. But often they're not because of, let's say, traumas and stuff we've had in the body. There are these things sitting in the field, in etheric body, in emotional body, in a mental body, and what have you, right? And it translates in the physical body, such as pain, such as illness, such as disturbance, eczema, all kinds of things. It shows up on the physical body. So the biofield is your auric field. It's about the natural photonic light that is to radiate from your inside out. But what happens is that when there's a disturbance in the field, like let's say take this one, an encounter, and the electric charge gets like this and it's vibrating like that, so the person then is signaling that in their auric field, in their biofield. So within this, then from outside, magnetically attracts the signal that's on that same path. So for example, let's say if you had a crappy day and you get a flat tire, it will only match what's in this field. So this meditation, the biofield alignment meditation, is for us to directly take charge of our biofield, because then takes charge of the signals in you. So we want the signal to be, fluid and moving like water. We don't want it to be like this because we want to discharge the charge in there. You see what I mean? And when that happens, there's this fluidity. It becomes like more like a plasma, and it's smooth, it's fluid, it's with flow. So then that translates out with these signals inside, same signal that comes into your field. So why this is so significant is that when you align yourself with divine in this vertical axis, and you align horizontally. So the vertical and horizontal axis brings you in this centralized place, which is the center of your heart. In the center of your heart, you have the crystalline diamond frequency. And then all these bodies are diamond. So we're connecting to this diamond consciousness. This diamond consciousness is in the consciousness of all creation, all the way to sort, all the way to the, let's say Gaia is underneath and above is source. So we're centralizing this consciousness in its liquid light that's golden. And it's white, pure golden light. And so when you align with this, You experience your biofield of the photonic sphere light radiating in that pure, dazzling, glorious, glittering golden light. You start vibrating it outward in all these bodies, and you literally in your with it's all in your breath. You're literally pushing it out, and you're pushing it until it reaches its outer edge. And this outer edge, it also helps heal a lot of the birth traumas, the way you came into this incarnation. So it creates this fantastic field that is naturally yours. So it will do like what is in here. So you become so strong in this light, the pure essence of the light, which you already are, already from source. And it begins to vibrate from inside out, from your cells, literally your cells, your own photons. And that's how deep you're going. That begins through your organs and all parts of you into your emotional body, and then your own elements. That's your advanced technology from the past, from your Atlantean self, how to be able to use the earth, water, fire, air in you. So that becomes centralized, because it's through that inner technology, advanced technology, you can then alchemize. So what I mean by alchemize, a lot of people use the word manifestation, but they don't realize manifestation takes place in these planes. It's first the thought. That's a manifestation that connects with the feeling before it's materialized. So you're talking about materialization, alchemization, when it's alchemized, turn from lead to gold. So alchemize, we wanted to literally be earthed, birthed into this plane. So the way this meditation is done, it always centralizes back in the breath. It's in the breath, in the heart, and you must hold the breath. So when you take the breath, it's all continuously like this. So it's not going to be like, no, this is not going to go anywhere, because you're not using life force breath that already belongs to you. You want to use the life force. So the in breath is, and you hold it. And you release it. Your release is also through your mouth. So your in breath, you take it in deep. You must slow down your breath. The reason that you're slowing down your breath, you're going to slow down your brain waves. You slow down your brain waves, you're slowing down your heartbeat. You slow down your heartbeat, you're going to slow down that pulsing nervous system, and we're going to move you from fight or flight and survival into creation. So this is going to start building up light inside of you. You'll see the step by step by step. There's a reason why I take you through step by step by step. So it connects you first deep within, connects you to Sophia Gaia, connects you to source, connects you to these planes of consciousness, then connects you to your bodies, then connects you to these elements. Then it has these certain affirmations in it, and you get to drop in. Then there is the creation visions from it that you're just allowing, because a lot of time you might have an idea, but you're actually not allowing. So it's the old patterns in here that are running the show. They're signaling and signaling and signaling. So you can't create new realities because the foundation is here. So this biofield alignment meditation, I'm literally showing you how to take charge of your field. And you No one is responsible for this. It is through your breath. It is through your deliberate consciousness. It is through your focused attention. You are going to take charge. And you may struggle the first few days. You might get it right away. It might take you a little while. It doesn't matter how long it takes. You are going to get it, because it is a new kind of like, it's like your inner innate ancient technology wants to come online. And when you start getting a hold of it, that come online, then you start to experience your own biofield. I'm not talking about just thinking and seeing it, like direct experience, where it's from here that it wants to create for you. And the creation is through all these higher visions that is about you, that can stream through, because otherwise it's blocked. It can't fully stream. It keeps getting bumped along the way. So for example, the things that you're running into that are repeating, it's just it's inside of that field, and that field is held by magnetic consciousness and cellular memory. So what we are doing in this particular BioField alignment meditation, we're aligning back to source, we're aligning back to the divine truth, we're taking ownership of that, we're grounding it into Sophia Gaia, but we're grounding it into our own earthly body, and then into our emotional body, into our mental body, into our etheric body, into our spiritual body. We're expanding it within it. So it has to be very grounded within, and goes all the way into the photons of our own selves, in the cells, the photonic like inside our cells. And that's where it becomes harmonized, synchronized, and truly attuned. So this attunement helps you to not have a resistance in creation flowing and streaming through you. And again, this is why for the couple of you that are doing this 1 week, that's beautiful. I have a very strong feeling you're going to join us for the rest, because you will see yourself, you benefit so much from it. First thing in the morning, you're doing this. Very important. Please do your best not to have coffee or anything. If you can, drink some hot water, lemon, ginger before that. I have a concussion. Mine has garlic in it and a couple other things. Like, that's first thing. So my system is so cleansed before I, start this. And then, and after this, I usually go for a walk. So my physical body moves, and then I eat. Now, Susie, you're in UK, so that might be different for you. But now I'm sending you the recording beforehand, so you can kickstart it in the morning, tomorrow morning, while we just start waking up, and then come online, do it with us. So at least you get a chance to be with us to see how it is, if you can. If not, then watch the replay. So we're going to also figure out some of the tweaks that I want, as it goes on. Now, then on Wednesday, Thursday, as well as Saturday, Sunday, you're doing this yourself. Do your best to do it at the same time. It makes a huge difference earlier. Mine is usually earlier, so I've been getting up at 4:30, so I do this at that time, and I'm going to be doing this with you all at 8 a.m. And I don't mind it, and I do it again like at nighttime. It's just I'm getting so much benefit out of this, and it's been more than 600 some days for me that I am just so grateful in experiencing the true transformation in me. I am a new reality, because that's what happened. You change your story, you change the vibration, you change the frequency, and you're doing it yourself, consciously, deliberately, and your breath is everything. And from there, your outer reality changes, because your signals change, the waves have changed. And what is so incredible is that your physical body begins shifting, and you find freedom. Now you will experience some of these energies, emotion that have been with this show up, and this is why we have a supportive group. So when something comes up, You're not here to vent it out. There's no venting. This is a sacred space. Nobody's going to vent. There's none of that. But you get to share, okay, this is what I experienced. And I would love, if all possible for you, maybe at least that Tuesday and Friday, you can share at the end of the day, so you don't have to feel like you got to do it every day. But share, okay, what was your experience today? So it's kind of like your diary. You come on for a couple of minutes. Okay, so today, when I did this, when I did the meditation, this is what this showed up in the meditation. Throughout my day, this is what showed up. And it's kind of like you report, and we get to hear it, and we get to just be supportive with each other. There's no advice giving here. We're just held in a very sacred space where we can just express what's taking place, and sometimes some of the challenges we're having, and some of the expansions we're having, what was happening before, this is now the new reality. So we get to be each other's witness. And when we're using this photon sphere light Alkywan technology, you'll see all of us are being embraced, and all of our lives together as a field, and it's unified, it becomes even greater. That's what makes this so incredibly powerful. And those of you who've done this before with me, you know how it is, and I'm so excited for others to get to experience that themselves. Now, we may have a few people that might want to join us the second week. I will assist them behind the scenes so they can come on as well. And the more they are, the more fabulous it is, because we get to experience that as well. But everybody goes through the same process as all of you have. So I feel I've pretty much covered everything. I am the only thing that I want to find out whether I send you, this week I'll do it. I'll send you the email for the Zoom, and or what I might do is just right here put the Zoom information, so you have it right here on the page, so you don't have to like try to go through your email. I just want to make this as easy as possible for you. Streaming line, just effortless, and for you to be a witness how magnificent you are, how your stories were of the past that repeated some of these things, especially some of like the challenges and trials and tribulations, and of course, the triggers that are truly treasures, but some of the things that are repeating, and some of that victim consciousness that comes up, because it's like showing up. It's all for you to just take charge, and I'm going to show you how to take charge. But how I've done it, I haven't watched any video. I don't watch anyone else's video. I receive direct guidance, and from there I share. It's what I have to go through, experience myself, and from there make it available into a body of knowledge that translates easily, so you can easily digest it, and at least on a cellular level, your DNA is responding, is receiving it. So let me know if you have any questions. If I miss anything, please let me know. I will also, end of the week, send you the membership thing. I'm just trying to figure out how, if I send it to you, how do you sign it, send it back to me? I'm trying to figure that process out, and a couple of other things. And so excited, so honored. And there's a beautiful music that I'm using for this. You hear it tomorrow, but I'm going to send you that I'm going to post the music here, so that way you can hear it in the background yourself. It's just gorgeous. All righty. I love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving yourself this gift, because when you take charge of your divine alignment, you are a demonstration of what is possible. And the discipline, the devotion is the key to this. And it's okay if you don't get it right away. It's okay. It takes a couple of weeks. It's okay. You are going to get it. Literally, you are going to get it. The key is know your breath. As you slow down your breath, hold it and release it slow. You got to slow it down. This is what's going to help get all those junk thoughts sort of like relax and put in the space that opens up, so those greater thoughts, those greater visions can come in. Otherwise, they can't drop in, they can't become, because it's like the field is too, it needs a shower. Literally. And I'm gonna have you do it yourself every day. Charge it like it gets plugged in, charged, just like a phone. So much love, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Love you. Thank you so much. And if you know anybody else, based on what you're watching, oh my goddess, they're really going to benefit, male or woman, that they really should be part of this. Be sure to have them email me today, please. Okay. Ciao. See you tomorrow.